that came true. We'll see later when we get the official crowd estimate. So Spratley and Walker going out there. Walker, the freshman, as we said. Yeah, true freshman. Originally at Jay, Oklahoma, then moved to Bixby, 4-time state champ in Oklahoma. Yep. He's 10-7 this year. Spratley is 14-3, the redshirt sophomore from Eufaula via Texas.
And this is a situation here you were talking about Walker being a 4-time state champ from Oklahoma. Actually, Missouri's got another Oklahoman on their team in Cam Steed that was another 4-time state champion as well. So Missouri's done a really good job of getting some of these athletes out of Oklahoma and commit to the University of Missouri, Coach Brian Smith and his staff.
Well, Brian Smith says for the Tigers, possible good news. They believe their last duel of the season is not till late in the month against Iowa State. He thinks that O'Toole will be back, and also Hawks, Colton Hawks, the 84-pounder, and that would help that team a bunch because, of course, Keegan O'Toole, one of the best wrestlers collegiately today, 2-time national champ, 4-time All-American.
And we were talking about, Jay, one of these being another potential highlight match, right? I know we're looking at rankings of 31 for Gage Walker, but kind of throw that out of the window. If he's got 3 or 4 ranked wins this year, wrestled a really good match with Strickenberger from West Virginia, was leading that match, ended up losing that match 7-6. Got beat yesterday against the University of Oklahoma for Lorenzo there, but has come out and wrestled really, really well. Obviously, in the position where we talked about what Coach Smith is going through right now with a lot of injuries. Noah Certain had to medically retire basically at 125 pounds, and I think some other ones that might have been a little bit more seasoned than Gage were banged up as well, but he's done a good job as a true freshman getting out here and scrapping for the Tigers.
Nice shot. Spratley first looked like a single, but then he changed it to a double in mid-move and got the takedown.
That's Spratley's little go-to, little outside step, and he does it from space, right? It's a lot of quickness, and timing obviously is extremely key on that. Was able to go get that leg of Walker and go score that takedown, and this is, one of Spratley's best positions on top. And that takedown, got that takedown with 40 seconds left here in this first period.
30 left in the first now, and of course Walker needs to get out of there, get that 1 point back at least. So final 20 seconds. Spratley hanging on pretty tough right now, a little spiral ride.
Yep. And another little, right side. I'm sorry about that. Another little cool thing is talking about Gage Walker being from Bixby. He's actually got, he's hustling out of there. One of his teammates, Zach Blankenship, is here, but Shane Roller, which got the Gallagher Ivor Award winner recipient this afternoon, Coach Gage Walker in high school. So here's that takedown by Spratley. Let's see where they show it. Watch this little outside, boom, right there, elevates that, climbs the ladder, secures that, gets that other ankle. Quad pod, there's his 3-point takedown.
And he has 53 seconds riding time, 3-0 lead as we start the second period. Spratley chooses bottom. You mentioned Shane Roller, 3-time All-American here, finished 3rd, 4th, and 3rd. And of course, at Bixby High School, his late father, Jim Roller, just, man.
Yeah, Jack was awesome.
I said Jim. Jack Roller did so much for the sport over the years. The Tulsa Nationals and many more things.
Now Shane has that responsibility along with his wife Jennifer, and it just keeps rolling, man. There's a lot of boys and girls in GIA that have wrestled in those tournaments. Spratley trying to find a way out of here.
Trying to clear that one leg, ankle. Has a hold of it.
Yeah.
He's clinging, little crab ride going on there.
Walker's doing a good job of keeping Spratley's back to his chest. You see Spratley trying to slide down in that position, but he's got that claw.
Lost all the riding time.
Yep, but there's at
least one. We'll see how it
lost
goes.
Control. And you see what the official's doing, right? You see what McGill's doing. He's letting you know there he got right. He was still pointing red, and then when Spratley officially got that other ankle in behind him, that's when he awarded him his reversal.
Walker he was on top for 1 minute and 5 seconds, so he got a little bit of riding time. Now it's climbing back down to 4 seconds edge for Walker as the reverse by Spratley. Both these guys have been tough on top in this match.
And a really good sequence there. I think Walker kind of knew, hey, man, somewhere in here I may have to bail out because, there wasn't a boot in. Spratley did a good job of catching both feet and kind of took his time. And really what helped him was when he was able to slide away from Walker's chest. Walker, like I said, he did a really good job of staying tight and keeping that space in there. But whenever Spratley was able to slide down a little bit, get his body turned a little bit more, that created an angle for him to get that reversal.
So a tight waist there by Spratley, and a little sort of a spiral right on the left side, and his riding time is now up to 16 seconds, and there's only 15 seconds now left in the second. So most of this match has been on their feet, or excuse me, on the mat.
Yeah.
Just that takedown by Spratley, then a ride out, then over a minute ride by Walker. Now Spratley's ridden back for 45 seconds. Time runs out, 5-0 Spratley after that reverse. Takedown in the first, reverse in the second.
Walker's going to go back down. Like you said, 5-0 lead for Spratley, 33 seconds riding time. My guess is they're going to try to get him to a minute riding time and then cut him.
Maybe cut him loose. And by the way, fans, if you haven't watched much wrestling, much of it at all, and when we say he's going to cut him, we don't mean he's carrying a knife. It just means cut him loose is what we're really saying, but we shorten it sometimes just to say release him, let him go, cut him loose, or just cut him.
So, because like I said, Spratley's done a really good job on top so far. He's already at 50 seconds riding time, so, you know, he's in that ballpark, and maybe if...
Not quite there yet.
You hear him saying return, but he's going.
And Spratley does get the minute.
Okay,
and
now
breaks him back down. Good return.
Yep. Look over here at Thomas Gilman, and that's the sign he gave him was.
Let him go.
Yep, let him go.
And he does. So
yep.
5-1 after the escape, but Spratley with 109 riding time. So, of course, Walker's job, get a takedown, close it to within 1, and get rid of the riding time. And either see what you can do on your feet after that. And, of course, Spratley, on the other hand, would like to separate.
Right.
You know, one more takedown here, and he'd be possibly in major decision range.
Yeah, 1 minute left here. Walker hasn't committed to a shot yet. Really, Spratley's really only took the initial shot and scored early in that first period. But there's Walker's first attempt.
Pretty good one, but Spratley nice. Spins around, tried to work to the corner, didn't quite get there.
Yep. Little knee tap there. Good job by Walker squaring back up.
Spratley had a shot early in the first period where he almost had a takedown out of bounds, didn't get it, and it came right back and got the takedown about 15 seconds later. So stalemate called there with 42 seconds left. Still 5-1. Riding time not up is a factor right now at 109 unless Walker can get a takedown.
Spratley's continuing to move forward. I still like his pace. Another attempt by Walker there.
And Spratley, his go, get a takedown, ride him out, and you'll have a major because it would be 9-1. Only 25 seconds left.
Walker trying to circle back in. Spratley still being aggressive, moving forward. 15 seconds left.
Good counter by Walker, but he's hit with a stall warning, and there's a point.
6-1.
Might not be any big deal.
Oh, it could be because there's 15 seconds here. If he scores here, Jay.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he got it.
Wow, that's big.
The final 10 seconds. So 9-1 plus riding time, which is locked, and he rides it out. The riding time is at 1:18, and it will be a 10-1 major decision. Yeah, solid match by Troy Spratley.
Good job by Spratley there, continuing the pressure, scoring with 10 seconds left. Got that stall call, made it 6-1, 7-1 with ride time. Gets the takedown here, ends up with a major decision for the Cowboys. Here's Spratley's points here in this whole match, right? First takedown there, nice high crotch. We'll get that far ankle. First takedown there, ends up getting a reversal here next, finding his way out, getting Walker off to the side. Secured a 2-point reversal there. Once got a stall call, and then there was his, this is his last takedown. Quick shot off the whistle, secured that ankle. 3 points, 10-1 victory for Troy Spratley.
Good job by Spratley with the late takedown to secure the major. We'll be back with the 133-pounders, and that should be it for the Tigers. 9-3, he's a redshirt sophomore. And he goes again, he's from Allen, Texas, and goes against number 21, Reese Whitcraft, the fifth-year senior for Oklahoma State, 9-3. So, well, we got some interesting things with Whitcraft. You always know there's a throw possibility, and Ardell says Moore's a good scrambler, among other things, so this could be a good one.
Moore has a wide open style, man. He was in control last night against Belton from Oklahoma. Kind of got caught in a situation, reversed, and ended up getting put to his back there. Probably maybe should have bailed out a little bit earlier. But he does. He's got a wide open style. He's pretty creative with what he's doing. And obviously everyone that's had a chance to watch with Whitcraft knows he can go upper body. He can go low level on you as well. So it's going to be an interesting match. You know, I like to sit here and try to say I expect some sort of fireworks out of this match just because there we
Whitcraft counters that shot and almost barreled into Moore.
Mid-sentence right there, right?
Yes. Very, very quick movement there by both men. Brian Smith a little frustrated with their match. They lost to Oklahoma last night, 23-13. He said they lost 4 very tight matches. He said if we win 2 of the 4, we win the duel. But they couldn't quite get it done. No. So,
and this was one of those matches, like I mentioned before, that they were in position to win in 33, 41, and 49. So these guys have never met. A little bit of filling out here, but they start getting to the mat. Some exciting things going to happen.
And of course, it's always funny too. You might see a lopsided duel score sometimes of 25-6, and yet there are about 7 one-point matches. That you know, I thought good ankle pick by Reese. Whitcraft goes up to behind the knee. Whizzer thrown in by Moore.
Okay, here we go.
Boom, down, scrambling is Moore. Oh, Whitcraft almost had him on his back, but does get the 3.
Nice takedown by Whitcraft. He went a little far ankle. Moore moved that one out the way, and he was in good enough position to go right to a single.
And Moore alertly made sure he got off his back quickly to not allow any back points. He spun over very quickly.
Good attempt by Whitcraft.
One of these days, we're going to see a duel match ends up 30-0 because the team wins 10 one-point matches. I just keep waiting for that to happen. For people to say, oh, that was an lopsided match. They look at the score. Watch out.
Look at those hips. Like I said, Moore's got a wide open style, man. That's, like, here's that takedown by Whitcraft here. Let's see where they started at, and I'll be able to walk us through it, right? So now they're just in that single leg position. Hit a nice little old pipeline down, and Moore almost looked like he was either going to go bicycle. I don't know what he had there, but Whitcraft almost caught him on his back.
What would you call the bicycle move?
Well, I call it, that's what I call it. I call it bicycle. Some people call it gator bacon. Like, there's all types of names for it. High flyer. There's different names for it.
So Whitcraft is now piled up 50 seconds riding time. Just 15 seconds now left in the period. 3-0 Reese.
And
Whitcraft.
Watching Moore wrestle last night against Belton, there was a position where Belton was on top and Moore just kind of reached all the way back to go grab his head. So,
good mat return. Count was about to get to 5, so Whitcraft literally picked him up, put him down, rides out, leads 3-0 with 1:08 riding time.
Really good period right there for Whitcraft. Nice attack, finished the shot, clean, no scrambles. And then, like you said, it's a 1:08 riding time. He's got a chance to try to pile on some more time.
So Moore chooses bottom. And Whitcraft standing, might let him go, and he does. So 3-1 on the board now. Whitcraft has 1:16 riding time. This is one of those that until that final buzzer, you never know what happened.
I'm telling you, you got to. Like I said, me and Jay got the best seat in the house right here, up close and personal.
Now, although heavyweight, I'm not sure how good it is. Ooh, Whitcraft, nice duck under, comes back on top, and nope, no two yet. Nope, still not. No, he gave it. Whitcraft puts him back down. Wow.
Oh, man, good action.
That
beautiful duck under there.
Awesome.
Oh, man, that was nice.
The reason I said it might not be such a great seat in heavyweight, if they start throwing each other, they might land on us.
Man, good sequence of action, right? Good sequence of action. Man.
Whitcraft, that duck under was crisp.
It's clean.
And 2 great scramble moves by Moore.
Yep.
Looked like he might get out of it, but then Whitcraft got it.
All right, here we go with this takedown while I was making those sound effects. Watch this. Just bop. Right to that, almost a high crotch, but we'll throw a duck in there, but this was the sequence right here. Okay, nothing yet, right there. I think he might have already gave 3 right before that, but Whitcraft put the exclamation point on him when he put him back down that last time.
Yeah, in the middle of that ducker, I thought for a second he was going to grab the arm and make it a fireman's out of it, but he didn't. Anyway, he releases him now, so 6-2. Moore's back on his feet and looking for points. 1:52 riding time for Reese Whitcraft. And
Moore's not necessarily hitting a knee. He's kind of snatching towards Whitcraft's right leg. He's done that a couple times, but he's not. It's more of a snatch single. He's reaching.
Cade Moore, knowing he's got to get some points, in arrears by 4 plus riding time, plus Whitcraft will have probably choose bottom and start the third and have a chance to get another point. So Moore's got to step it up. Only 10 seconds left in the period. And 5 seconds.
And off that duck under that Whitcraft hit, man, it was, I mean, it was a full, when he committed, he committed.
So we go to the third, 6-2 plus riding time for Whitcraft.
Whitcraft going in the bottom position now. Like you said, Jay, minute 52 ride time, 6-2's the score.
So Moore's strategy is, does he try to get the riding time off or let him go to see if he can score on his feet? Whoa. Whitcraft turned into him and got dumped back to the mat by Moore. Moore throwing the leg in. Looks like he wants to work on top at least to get the riding time, if not go for a turn. So he's got a ways to go, though. Still a little over a minute 30 riding time for Whitcraft.
He's trying to get that right boot in. Whitcraft's doing a, there it is. He got it in. Whitcraft's doing a good job of sealing it off.
So still the ride on top. Nothing really dramatic happening as far as a turn or anything. Whitcraft trapping that right ankle, trying to pull that foot out.
He's got to watch his wrist. Moore's looking to go grab wrist and try to get a tilt here, obviously, but he's got that right foot way up there.
Got the riding time under a minute right there. So that's good for Moore.
I think Moore, he may try to roll him across his belly and roll. Yeah, they call it stalemate
called.
Whitcraft had a nice explosion on that double leg stand up, but Moore did a good job of getting to that body lock, putting him back down. Because normally when Whitcraft gets there, he tries to turn and he can obviously go over and under, look to throw you in that position and or, you know, get his 1 point escape. So 1 minute left, 51 seconds of riding time. 6-2's the score in this third period.
So first mission accomplished by Moore. Get rid of the riding time. Now you got to get a turn or let him go and try for a takedown. Ouch. Strong mat return by Moore. Whitcraft though pulls that ankle, trying to turn into him. Had to be careful there as Moore almost had a shot to put him on his back.
Yep. And what Whitcraft was trying to do, he was posting and try to get his head high. Now he's just trying to continue to slide down. But this is Moore's flexibility in this point.
Whitcraft.
Oh, we got to watch that knee, make sure he doesn't take it out.
Yeah, Whitcraft kind of burrowed up into there, so stalemate called. He couldn't go anywhere. Moore was not having any luck with 25 seconds left.
And it's one of these things, Whitcraft feels that, right? Like there's, now right here, 25 seconds left. Moore may try to do something sneaky and come out front in desperation, right? Gator roll, whatever you want to call it, cement mixer. You know, 25 seconds left. He's down by 4.
Signal optional start, but then jump around on the head.
May try to pull him right back. So, you know, Whitcraft's got to be careful of that.
Traditional start. Whitcraft jumped the whistle. Well, no, he's giving it against Moore. Caution to Moore.
And what I was going to say is, you know, Whitcraft obviously got that stall call, but it's a part of field. Moore's pretty good on the mat. So it's one of those things. He's like, you know what? I don't want to put myself in danger. I got a 4-point lead right now. We're over here talking about it, and he's actually feeling it.
Whitcraft turning into him, has the right leg trapped, but he's not loose yet. Moore trying to come over the top. Whitcraft tries to roll through.
That's what I was talking about.
Pretty risky move, but nothing going on there. 10 seconds left. Moore's got to do something desperately. Oh, and there's a stalling call on Whitcraft.
He'll take that, though.
So 6-3. And time runs out. 6-3 is the final for Reese Whitcraft over Cade Moore. Cowboys lead the duel 7-0. Good match, though.
All right, here we go. Takedowns here from Whitcraft. Senior year, finishing with a W in Gallagher-Iba. That first takedown with the little pipeline. Sat him down. And this was the one right here, that beautiful duck to a hike. Look at that, man. Explosion. Good little counter by Moore, but Whitcraft was able to get him up and go secure that three-point takedown. Nice job. Way to go out as a senior for Reese Whitcraft.
I'm sure they're happy with the victory, but not real pleased about getting ridden so much. We mentioned, so obviously Edmond is the favorite here.
Edmond's got a mean double leg, man. And he will hit that from space, and if you flat-footed or out of position a little bit, you about to catch a head, hit the top of his head right in your face and or in your chest.
Well, and we mentioned that Edmond has 7 losses, but he's wrestled a really tough schedule. He's in there deep right now. Burton trying to fight it, but rolls through, but now there's the takedown. 3 points by Edmond. And Edmond, this, by the way, it's only the second duel match for Burton. He wrestled the opener at Utah Valley. Lost that one, otherwise he's been in open tournament. So 3-1 after the escape by Burton. Let's take a look here at Edmond. His losses, number 1 NCAA champ, Andrew Alirez from Northern Colorado. He lost to number 18, Sam Latona from Virginia Tech. Number 6, Cale Happel from Northern Iowa. Number 7, Vance Bombauer of Minnesota. Number 3, Bo Bartlett from Penn State. And number 32, Josh Saunders from Cornell. So he's had a really tough schedule.
Needless to say, he's wrestled some dudes, right?
Sure. Top 10 wrestlers, NCAA champ. A bunch of them. So he leads 3-1. Not much driving time, just 8 seconds.
Yeah. There's that double.
Boom.
That double. Burton did a good job.
Yeah.
There's that double.
Goes in a little whizzer and hanging on there so far as Burton, not giving it up.
That's exactly what I was just talking about. But I got to give Burton credit right there, because he actually went to his butt, was able to square back up and get this whizzer. Bringing him back in, though. Good job. That was good.
Out of that was nice. So Edmond says, I got to keep firing here. He's a 2-time NCAA qualifier, by the way. 3rd in the Big 12 last year. Was 117-3 in his high school efforts in Detroit. 2-time Michigan State champ. Another whizzer thrown in by Burton. He's dodging some bullets.
Man, I tell you what, but he's doing a good job, right? But he's still, I mean, he's in there wrestling, right? Like I said, Edmond's got a mean double, and he hit it, and Burton felt it, right? So now he's prepared for it. Not saying he's going to stop it every time, but, man, he did a really good job of stopping that double on that last attempt. 35 seconds left here in this first period. 3-1.
Still 3-1, yeah. Nothing since that first takedown, although Edmond has been a threat to score about 3 other times.
Yep.
25 seconds to go in the period. See if Burton can get off the shot. Now it's all Edmond so far. He was in again, and Burton giving ground, so you'll be maybe looking for a stalling call here if nothing changes. Yep. Burton says, I'll wrap around your back. Nothing there. So they're back to the center with just 7 seconds left in the first. Still 3-1. So that will do it. 3-1. Edmond leading after 1 period. His choice chooses bottom.
Okay, I just had to ask some quick questions here, because I was wondering, Burton's got him in a little Greco background, right? Fargo champion in Greco. So now I get a better understanding of where he's going at. And I think, you know, when they were in that situation over there, and I probably made a little bit of racket because Edmond started throwing him up. Yep, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go. Here we go. Inside out, inside out. There we go.
Takes him down and does Burton. Almost had him to his back for 2. No, not yet.
So now that understands why he keeps going to that position, right? Greco background, Fargo champion Greco. Over and under, body locks. So he likes those positions. And Edmonds likes those positions too.
So No points there because obviously Edmond was already still on bottom technically, but a good move by Burton, and he's got 23 seconds riding time now.
Yeah, Burton had the body lock. Edmond tried to inside-out trip. Burton was able to put him to his back, got a swipe, but Edmond was able to get back to his base.
Still 3-1.
Good action,
So keep in mind when Edmond got to his feet and tried that trip, he was still technically on bottom at the time. So if you guys thought, hey, why were there no points there? Well, that's why. He faces into Burton, but Burton runs him off the mat, walks him up again around the waist.
Well, I was laughing at Briscoe. Briscoe had to sprint from where he was at. He had to go get about a 30-yard sprint over there, make sure nobody went off at his stage, man.
Sit in the first 2 rows at your own risk.
Yep.
Here we go. Good job by Burton.
These are key sequences right here, right? These are key sequences for Burton. He keeps getting up, you keep Matt returning. He keeps getting up, you keep Matt returning him, right? Then obviously Edmonds knows, hey, man, I got to get to my feet and get out because it's starting to take effect on me. And then the crowd starting to get into it a little bit more every time.
35 seconds riding time advantage for Burton now. Edmond again quickly to his feet, turning into him, but Burton drives into him. Whoa, there's a great reverse by Burton.
That was nice. Nice knee tap, caught him sitting on his haunches just a little bit and was able to run him over. Still a minute left of wrestling, actually 55 seconds left, so ride time going the other way towards Edmond. Now he's going to have to put Burton down or he's going to get a stall call.
Yep, there was a stall warning because he didn't get him down, so now he releases him. So 5-1, but a stall warning against Edmond. 5-2 now after the escape, of course. So
good competitive match right here.
Sure.
Once again, this is where Burton has to get ready for that double because it's coming again.
I was about to say, I'm looking for the next Edmond double. It should be pretty soon.
Yep.
Half duck under there by Burton up there. Good blocking by Burton as Edmond double fired that double. Down to the final 12 seconds of the period. Still 5-2.
Now, that was better baseline defense by Burton. Better head, hands defense there. Whenever Edmond changed levels, Burton changed levels with him on that one. Now, here's a reversal here by Edmond in that second period. Burton trying to put him to the mat. Gets there and just kind of ran him over a little bit. Little knee tap there, and that position kind of caught him flat-footed just a little bit.
Well, if Burton can get out, he's only down by 1, and riding time not a factor. And we'll see if he can put something together upper body. He is out of there, so 5-3. I think I said he would be down by 1, down by 2.
Yeah, down by two. Edmond was in this position last night against OU, against Moser Schwartz. Got beat at the last second, so maybe he's trying to learn something from that. But once again, get ready for that double to kind of keep him on his toes a little bit.
Be a double leg versus a body lock.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Edmond wanted to.
A lot of wrestling left.
Move there. Yeah.
A lot of wrestling left. Minute 20 left. 5-3 score. Ride time is not an issue right now. It's 17 seconds for Burton.
We'll see if Edmond would really, he's hooking up upper body. Is he really going for that or just dropping down to the lower level, which he just did, as I was saying that. And on the leg, Burton reaches through the crotch, hangs on, stalemate called, 1:04 left, still 5-3. And I'm thinking, Edmond, that upper body stuff might be a decoy for him to drop down to the double off that. Who knows? Here we go. Burton trying to shoot in on him. Edmond blocking it. And remember,
Edmond does have a stall call.
Let's see.
Oh, good drag. Yeah, good job by Edmond of changing positions.
To get back in.
Yes, very crucial right there.
Get his back away from the edge of the mat. Shot by Burton, blocked by Edmond. Oh, he's in trouble now. He got the takedown there with that counter. Nice job by Edmond.
Yep. Really good competitive match.
Burton's out of there, so 8-4. Takedown and then the escape. Now, only 18 seconds left. Burton's going to have to throw caution to the winds and fire something big. Some kind of Greco move, I would guess, if he can get in, but he's having a hard time getting inside. Now watch out here.
Good competitive match right there for Burton.
Burton,
That's double, I'm telling you.
sure. And understandable, Burton had to fire that shot. Edmond double legs right in there and wins 11-4 with that takedown. Good match by both men.
Yes,
and
it
as
was.
expected, of course, Edmond comes out the victor.
All right, here's all of Edmond's points here from this match. Nice sequences going.
Well, they jumped the gun on us a bit. We're already underway at 149 as Logan Joffrey comes out for Missouri. He's a redshirt senior. And he's from Clovis, California. Leg shot in there by Carter Young, number 17 in the rankings. Redshirt junior, working right here in Stillwater. And Joffrey, there's a takedown by Young. Joffrey, I was going to say, is that strong California program out at Clovis.
Yep. Nice attack there by Young. Joffrey actually wrestled 157 pounds at the Soldier Salute. Him and Young both are NCAA qualifiers. And actually, Joffrey came from Cal Poly, transferred in from Cal Poly, speaking of Clovis, California.
Yeah. Long time, excellent program out there. And they're off with 2:07 to go. Carter Young with the 3-0 lead, I should say.
Yeah, really good attack by Young early on. Got that takedown, took his time climbing that ladder, using his length to go get that far ankle. I think it was his right ankle at the time. I'm trying to remember.
So Young back on top. With that good sharp takedown at first. Joffrey to his feet, so Young just releases him. Got 30 seconds riding time, did Young. Little ankle pick try there by, or heel pick by Young, not there. Just making him think about it, I guess.
Yeah, a little head tap, looking for those angles from Joffrey. All right. You notice what Joffrey's doing, right? Every time you see him reach, you see Young try to go grab his wrist, right? Because that's where he starts his offense, right? Watch his hands. Watch Joffrey's hands. And then also when he gets a little bit closer, watch his elbows. They go back. Just nice snap, though.
Nice snap down by Young. No two yet, but he's behind him. And nope, only got the one leg. Didn't collect the other leg. Still battling on the edge. Now he has the other knee, and there's three by Young.
What I was saying there, Jay, every time they get close to tying up, right, if you saw that little sequence, Joffrey would kind of put his elbows back, right, because Young likes to get those wrists and start working off of those wrists. Okay, this is another good takedown here by Young. Joffrey's kind of like, man, I'm trying to get the heck up out of here. Good job by Young to square back up, right? Could have bailed out, squared back up. Once he secured both those legs, that's where his 3 points came in.
Got Joffrey back inside the circle instead of them being both on the edge. So 6-1 the count, and riding time up to 50 seconds right now. This was a period by Young so far.
This weight was another one of those matches that Coach Smith was talking about, right? With Joffrey and McDougal yesterday. But solid ride for Young. Good start so far. 54 seconds of riding time. 46 seconds left in the first period. Makes the score 6-1 right now.
He's going to let him up, it appears. Optional start signaled by Young. Let's see.
Optional start indicated by Young.
Now he kind of pushes him away. So 6-2 on the board. 2 takedowns versus 2 escapes. Riding time up to 58 seconds.
Watching the match last night, Joffrey was kind of looking for a little duck under. He never got to it last night, so.
Young in again on the right leg. Joffrey scrambling, but Young turning into it. Has both legs locked up, but has his own right leg trapped, so no three yet.
He's working on trying to get that. Joffrey's probably looking to roll. And/or put him in danger.
Just about danger for a couple of seconds.
But now he's got Young's foot in there too. Oh, good sequence.
Good scramble. Still 6-2 as the period ends. And it is Young's choice.
58 seconds in riding time.
I think it was Young's choice. He
Yeah,
deferred, did he not?
He deferred. Yeah, he deferred. Joffrey chose down.
So let's see if Young wants to ride any more. A couple of seconds, he'll have a minute, but of course a lot can change if he doesn't get more than that. So he does have over a minute's driving time and a 6-2 lead. picks up the leg. Let's see, count is on, so he needs to get him back, and he does. Spiral right on the left side, and we got some blood here. Yeah, on these notes, you know, Missouri's only, and we need to correct their record. I said 5-7 going in. That did not include the loss to Oklahoma last night. So 5-8, and they're 4-2 in the Big 12. They have won 3 Big 12 matches in January, so that helped them a little bit. But again, that lineup is not the Missouri lineup you would hope to see.
Well, and even one thing, talking to Coach Smith and the rest of his staff, right, he was like, Hardale, if you were in our room, you wouldn't know the difference, right? He loves the energy, he loves the positive vibes. He's, you know, really appreciative even of the fan base as well that's there, because, you know, sometimes he's got to bump a 57-pounder up to wrestle 174 just with the injuries that's been going on. So
he said those guys will say, let me go, I'll move up, I'll move up, let me wrestle.
And as
said, they're ready to go.
And as a coach, that's what you want.
So, power roll there by Joffrey, but he didn't get out. Now he is released, though, by Young. So 6-3 on the board, 1:21 riding time for Young. See, whoever scores the next takedown would really be big either way. Separation of the score or lock it up. Young shoots. Joffrey blocks it.
It was almost a delayed, that was a slow high crotch, long high crotch attempt there from Young. Didn't get to it. You know, Young's been the aggressor. Obviously, Joffrey's doing a good job with his lateral movement, but he hadn't committed to a shot just yet.
2-on-1 there by Young briefly, and potentially dangerous call.
Yeah, hands to the face. Eric McGill's, you know, I don't know if you can hear it on the TV, but he was saying, be easy with it, right? Because he was posting off on Young's face. Be easy with it. 50 seconds left here in this second period.
Guys are both moving well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're moving their feet. They're reaching, grabbing, hand fighting. They're not just standing there. See who can get off the next good shot. Oh, a little fake one way and go the other by Young, and he has 3.
There's that drag, man. That thing is sneaky.
Notice the way he faked the shot to the right and went left and got the drag.
Sneaky, man.
Very nice, quick move.
Good setup to it. Finally got to Joffrey's wrist to where he was able to go one way, go the other on that slick. Very, very slick for Young. And, you know, there was, 25 seconds left in the period. So that short period that you and I continue to talk about, short period time limit.
Sure. 8 seconds left, and riding time's up to 150. It'll be 155 at the end of the period if it stays like this. And does. So 154. 9-3 on the board plus riding time.
Here's a takedown here by Young. Snap. Well, actually, it was just a straight snap. Okay, no drag there. Good job. Couldn't see that from there, but just a straight snap. Run corner, climb the body, go get that 3-point takedown. And Joffrey did get a stall call there with about 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left in that second period.
So 9-3, riding time, 154 for Young. Stall call, warning on Joffrey, and Young chooses bottom.
Joffrey, I think Joffrey was already trying to get a tight waist there. Remind me of some Little League wrestling right there.
Got a caution, so now they start clean.
That's funny.
You know, that fake one way, go the other. You don't see a lot of guys do that with a lot of success. I think back to former national champ Mark Munoz was good at that. Little quick fake to the left.
Yeah, a little misdirection.
Like a little jab, and then boom, right back to the right for the single leg. He was very good at that.
Joffrey looking for a cradle there. Young's doing a good job being patient here, finding the ceiling off on top, or bottom, I'm sorry. And then trying to get his head and chest up. Joffrey's got really good pressure up top on him. Riding time's down to 1:20.
Young trying to peel the hands free, and does, as actually Joffrey was in jeopardy, so he just released him. So 10-3 on the board with the escape. Riding time still 116, 121 left in the match.
Young, one of the seniors that was recognized. There's the first attempt from Joffrey. First true attempt, should I say.
And actually, Young has another year.
Yeah.
He's a redshirt junior. Senior academically, I think, but
time goes by fast for a lot of these kids, especially the ones that I know, man. Whether it's Young, Plott, Serber, Doucette.
Front headlock by Young, trying to work to the corner. Wow! Doesn't have the other leg collected yet. Nice move
That
off
was
the
super
headlock.
close. Super close for Young to secure another takedown there on the edge.
And of course, he's in major decision range already. 7-point lead plus riding time. A takedown would certainly put him in great position for that.
Oh, that's another
caution. Now, one more. That's a point.
Joffrey was like, wait a minute, what?
That's unless they change it, that's the difference in high school. 2 cautions and you get penalized. And unless they've changed that.
No, it's still 2. It's 2 in high school as well, everywhere.
I might have told you one time, I was doing the Texas State High School Champions on the telecast years ago, and they were one of the finals matches. They go into overtime, and one guy jumped the whistle twice and lost the state championship by jumping the whistle twice. Bad way to lose.
Yep. Young with another attack, trying to get one more takedown.
And of course, Joffrey would like to get one, get rid of the major decision. 8 seconds left. Young kept the aggressiveness up, but Joffrey's holding him off, so looks like a technical violation. Who's it on?
It's on Young. He grabbed the singlet. I don't know if it was intentional, accidental.
That cost him the major right there. So 1 penalty point with the technical violation, 10-4 plus riding time 11-4. He had the major locked up. And then lost the major. Through 4 weight classes over Missouri, and Oklahoma State a favorite in this one. 12th-ranked Caleb Fish, the senior, 15-5 from Eaton Rapids, Michigan, and of course coming in to Stillwater from Michigan. James Conway, the redshirt sophomore from Missouri, is the opponent, 13-12, not ranked. He's from Charlestown, Indiana.
Fish, one of the seniors that was recognized out here.
And of course, a guy who was going to redshirt.
Yep, that was the plan.
And then when T. Travis was injured, declared out for the year, Fish stepped in and has done quite well.
He's done really well. Exciting, like I said, I talked about Cade Moore having a wide open style. Fish is very similar. He's been a little bit more offensive, obviously, from his feet, right? Good doubles, good high crotches we've seen over the last.
And he will throw.
And he will throw you. If you get in a position, he will throw you. These guys have never met. Got a little filling out process going here. Conway coming off of a victory last night against the University of Oklahoma.
Even though we're about 3 weight classes away at 184 with the injuries, we don't know if Missouri is going to have a wrestler out there, if they'll move somebody up, or they could put out Aiden Sinclair, a very talented freshman. He's been injured, but he's really come on since being injured earlier, and Brian Smith before the match said he might put him out there to go against Dustin Plott. He said fans from Missouri be upset with him because Sinclair hasn't even wrestled a duel at home yet because of being absent.
Right.
We'll see. He was at 97 early in the year. I think he finished runner-up at the Soldier Salute at 197. Wrestled,
yeah, I'm not for sure.
Barr. Was Penn State, did they have wrestlers there? I can't remember.
No, they did not.
No.
That was that's where Cody Merrill wrestled Buchanan.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
Soldier Salute, he was runner-up to somebody called Lou. Trip there, 2-on-1 now by Fish. So he's a very talented wrestler. We don't know if they'll use him or not in forfeit or if they'll bump somebody up.
Fish with that 2-on-1. Fish had a nice little road win at UNI and had a really, really good match with Chittum from Iowa State last week as well. Ended up losing that one by about 3 points, I think, 2 to 3 points. 45 seconds left here in this first period.
No score yet. This loss to Chittum 4-2. Watch out here, watch out. Fish was pretty serious about trying to heave.
Yeah. Well, Conway felt that, right? Did a good job bailing out.
No.
Getting out of there.
Don't want to get into that.
But all that came off of Fish's shot, right? Nice little single leg attempt. Conway fought that off. Fish was able to try to get double overs and go get to that body, but Conway was like, not today.
So only 7 seconds left in the period, no score. No one's come really close to scoring yet. So period ends, no score, and it is Conway's choice.
And as we know, watching Fish over these last few times that he's been here in Iowa, man, like I said, it can be 0-0 right now, but that can change in the blink of an eye. Looking over there to his coaches, they told him to keep him down, try to get a good ride on, build that ride time if you can.
Conway underneath, and let's see the strategies here. Of course, Conway, you want to get out of there. Let's see how serious Fish is about riding. His coaches apparently want him to be here. Oh, good turn in by Conway, but Fish reacts and gets right back behind him. And to his feet again is Conway, and is out of there. Good job by Conway.
Really good job. Fish got that one mat return. Conway popped right back up to his feet, was able to control the wrist and end up squaring out of there. Fish with 19 seconds of riding time.
Conway, as we said, coming in, is 13-12 on the year. And if you want to look at some of his best victories that he's had, he's been solid. Is really, I think, better than his record would indicate.
Conway's doing a good job of keeping space. Here the coaches, the Oklahoma State coaches, forward. They want Fish to go get a little bit of pressure, get to him a little bit, put his hands on him. But if you just watch out Conway's good little lateral movement. 45 seconds left here in this second period.
Conway's had 4 ranked wins, highest against number 13. Stall one on Conway. Still 1-0. 25 seconds left in the period.
Starting to see Fish pick up his offensive attacks.
He has forced the action.
Yeah, he really has.
Yep. And that's why there was a stall. Yep. It's a little head snap down by Fish, not there. 10 seconds to go.
He was getting ready to fire one right there.
We go to the third. 1-0 Conway. Fish's choice. Quickly goes underneath. Now, Conway's strategy. Ride.
Try to ride as much as you can, right? I mean, that's kind of the goal right now for Conway. Try to ride as much as you can.
And I think, especially since he really hasn't had anything going on his feet. So maybe he said, well, if I can get the riding time. Whoa, good return by Conway. Fish spins out of there. So we're tied at 1. We'll settle it on our feet.
Yep. Remember, Conway does have a stall call. Fish has been the aggressor. He definitely was the aggressor that second period. But he's also got to be smart with his shots because you just don't want to give up a simple go behind either. But he's definitely been the one moving forward.
And you see wrestlers sometimes, if they've been the aggressor but couldn't score, and they finally get frustrated in the third, and they can take a bad shot because they just get frustrated.
Yep, that's exactly to my point, right? He's still got to be pretty selective on what he's doing and make sure it's a good setup and a good shot to take. You just don't want to dive in and give up a 3-point takedown.
And you see that especially with younger wrestlers. Of course, these guys are veterans, but you see it, they get frustrated early, or early third maybe. So still 1-1. Yep. Now a minute left. Holding on to that wrist is Conway.
Oh, nice. Good slide by.
Yeah. And that was very crisp.
Yes, it was.
So 4-1. 43 seconds left. Yeah, good mat return.
Oh, he went old school fork on him, man.
Crab ride.
Got that,
and
he's got that boot in.
Trying to pull that arm
right
out
there.
for an arm bar, perhaps. And he could get riding time if he rides out. He's got 45 seconds with 20 seconds to go. And so far, Conway not having any luck at all getting up off his base and getting some movement.
Nice job by Fish. Welcome
7 seconds.
Well, getting out of here with a victory in GIA as a senior.
And that'll do it. With the riding time of 1:04, the final will be 5-1 for Caleb Fish. Oklahoma State expands its lead to 13-3.
Here's that one takedown by Fish. There was a little slide by here, post here, step it, boom. Using Conway's pressure moving forward, kind of use that.
Use his momentum
Use
against
his
him.
momentum, go get that three-point takedown in the win.
So 13-3 and a good matchup, the one we talked about before the match at 165. As we have Cam Steed, Cameron Steed, and Cam Amin going at it. We'll be right back. Hawks back about 3 weeks from now when their final duel of the season goes against Iowa State. That's a lot of victories, Hardell, to have out of the lineup.
That is a lot, man. You know, and you and I were even talking about this. This is the first time in a long time that we haven't seen an Elam in the lineup.
A long time. Well, we're about ready for the 165-pounders, our feature match of the night. Cam versus Cam, Cameron versus Cameron. They each get called both at various times. For Missouri, number 15, Cam Steed, redshirt sophomore. He is 10-3, and he is actually a Collinsville, Oklahoma product.
Yep.
And then number 6 for the Cowboys is Cameron Amin out of Brighton, Michigan. Redshirt senior, 11-4, ranked 6. So a good matchup of ranked wrestlers, and both of them hoping to build their resumes. Every time you wrestle another ranked opponent, try to build that resume and get better seedings at your conference and national tournament.
Yep, exactly. And this weight right here in the Big 12 is pretty much loaded, right? You got these two guys here. You got Peyton Hall that's there as well. You even got Bear Claw from Utah Valley. Talking to Coach Brian Smith about Steed and the match that he had with Peyton Hall. He was, you know, up 7-1 at one point in time. The final score ended up being 10-8 for Hall. Yesterday, Steed gave up the first takedown and end up coming back with a major decision. That was a nice little drag attempt there. So this is going to be a highly contested match here at 165 pounds.
Yeah, and both Steed and Amin have lost those tight matches to Peyton Hall, who's ranked 3rd in the nation.
Yep.
So and they're right in there with him. They've just got to hang in there and get some of those big rankings matchups to move up, possibly get a higher seed.
Yep. And one thing, Steed started off at 157 pounds, obviously outgrew that, and then when O'Toole went up to 74, that allowed him to slide right in there at 165 pounds, and he is a good-looking 165 pounder. He's long, he's lanky. You know, it means a little bit more of the short, stocky, so he's going to have to get to that baseline defense there.
It'll poke in the eye.
Poke in the eye.
Steed, he'll take just a
some
brief break.
And things hurt, trust me.
Yeah.
We say just a little poke in the eye, a poke in the eye. Let's take a little poke in the eye out. That stuff hurts. So.
Probably no such thing as a little poke in the eye.
All right, this is twice. That's twice Steed has gone to that. He's gone to that drag to Amin's right side. Right, he's gone to that drag and then trying to get to that leg off that right side. And he's going to get back to that.
So no score here in the opening minute and a half.
I'm looking at Steed at 165. He's a big 65 pounder to me. He was a huge 57 pounder.
Grew right into it, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. 111 left. Like I said, there's been a couple of drags, nothing significant by either guy, but there it is again. Like, you see that little lateral movement with his feet, moving one way, going the other, right? And he can use his length, right? He can use his length almost kind of like what a Hamady does when he goes one way, he goes the other. Use that length to go capture an ankle.
Amin really hasn't fired anything seriously yet, so Steed's have been somewhat the aggressor. So 45 seconds left in the period. No damage so far. Amin trying to keep Steed on the edge, and he does, and Steed gets a stall warning. I don't know. Those calls always frustrate me a little bit sometimes when the guy's trying to circle around and get back in. The other guy, you're supposed to let the other man in, right? Isn't that part of the requirement? If
Play it by the rules, Jay.
Yeah.
If you can get you a stall call, you know what I say? Go to anybody. Go get it.
Well, what I was getting at under the rules, I know even the inside guy can get hit for stalling if all he does is just keeping the guy off the mat, but you don't see a call hardly ever. Period ends, no score, no damage, just a stall warning.
You know, and this is even a spot where Amin's at, looking to take those shots. You got to be smart with your setups and crisp with your shots and your attacks to go look to finish, because Steed moves well enough that he can disappear in an instance.
He's got that long frame too, like you said.
This is a key sequence right here, right? He can get those wrists and start rolling, right? So this is where Amin's got to understand where he's at, and he's doing a good job because Steed already does have a stall call.
And Amin, nope, not out until he got off, so he's still down. Now, we never saw a count there when they were with Amin standing up, and it didn't appear Steed was trying to get him back to the mat. But we never got a count.
So he's back in this position again, and this is where Steed is tough here, man. He's going to reach for those cross wrists if he can get them.
Ooh, good return there by Steed.
Good hard ride. Yep, he's using that length, man. That's where this leverage comes into play, right? And that was a key sequence earlier where Amin was trying to get out and came super duper close, but they called him back down. You know, I mean, you look at the clock right now. There's 24 seconds of ride time for Steed right now at this point.
So here we go with the restart. Fish, no problem getting to his feet most of the time. Just hasn't been able to break free.
Yep.
Good little knee trap there by Steed to get him back down. He's doing a good job on
that
top.
wrist now. This is, yep.
A little tight waist on one side, trap the wrist on the other side, and Fish, really not Fish, Amin gets off, but still down riding time up to 38 seconds.
Steed putting a solid ride on Amin so far.
Amin tries to kick back. Thought he was going to try to switch there, but he didn't. Still just hanging on at the back. There is Steed. Got one leg thrown in a figure four there, and tight waist right side. Fish, keep saying Fish for some reason. Amin back to his feet. Good mat return by Steed, and they're off again. 104 riding time.
And this is where Steed is committed, obviously, to that ride, right? Like I said, you go out of bounds once, it's 24 seconds. You go out of bounds again, it's 38 seconds. Right now, he's at a minute 4 riding time, 56 seconds left here in this second period. Amin's doing a really good job of getting to his feet, but Steed is doing a better job of actually returning him in that amount of time for not getting a stall call.
So once again, Amin to his, briefly about to his feet, but tight waist left side by Steed. Can't see what he's got on the right side. Actually, he's just reaching through, trying to get that.
He's going to hit him with a stall call.
Hit him with a stall call there.
That's one.
That's a penalty point.
Yep. And the reason why he was just on that ankle, right? Like he was holding that ankle, riding that ankle, which is crucial right now because there's 37 seconds left here. 1:23 riding time for Steed. If Amin gets out, it'd be 2-0, but obviously Steed still has that riding time advantage right now.
Sure.
So he's back on that ankle again. 20 seconds left.
24 seconds. He's still got the ride going, still with the tie waist. Whizzer thrown in by Amin.
Amin's got to try to whizzer and get that out. There it is right there.
Spins into it, but not out
Body
yet.
Nothing yet. There's just one there.
Now he's out of there with 8 seconds left. So big points by a big point there by Amin, not to give up the entire ride. So he's up 2-0. And he had to work for that.
He had to work hard for that. Steve put a really good ride on. So basically looking like this, right? This is going to be, I figure Steed's obviously going to escape. This is going to be a 2-2 match right here. Now, only difference is Steed has a stall call. Well, 2 stall calls because he gave up a point.
Right.
So
does it mean
it's going to come down to a
try
takedown.
to ride him for a minute?
Who's going to get that takedown? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to put him a good little ride on, try to get that ride clock down,
sure.
or riding time down. I almost said shot clock.
Well, if he can, of course, spiral ride there, and he throws a leg in, little figure 4 on the left side.
So
4-point stance by Steed.
Well, it's hey, he's on my ankle. Do you see what I'm doing? He's on my ankle, right? Good flow here by Amin, going side to side.
Riding time down to 120.
120.
Steed still looking for that move. Now he's to his feet, trying to spin out of there.
Now this is where it means got to pick a side and try to go lift. Other he's going to get hit with a stall call.
Good move by Steed, and he's basically out of there. Now they're not off the mat yet, so he's going to
still in
get
control,
one.
though.
Yeah, he's going to get
This
one
is key.
for sure.
This is key, though. Amin's
Riding
still in
time's
control.
under a minute, yes.
Riding time's under a minute. Amin is still in control.
So 1 point for Steed for the escape, and that was big for Amin to dodge the bullet and not give up the riding time too soon.
Right.
So Steed's got to come after him now.
Yep, this is
2-1 on the board.
these are these All-American rounds. These are these blood rounds right here, you know, at NCAAs. Up by 1, 45 seconds left. Steed hadn't fired a significant attack. Let's see if he gets to that drag.
Another poke in the eye. Says he's okay now. So 40 seconds left. Steed needs to score.
He's also can score off a little underhook, off a little snap as well. I saw that yesterday.
Amin needs to take a shot or two just to keep the officials from calling for stalling. Of course, one stalling call wouldn't hurt him, but a second one certainly.
This is where Amin wants. This is where Steed likes that position. There it is.
And stalling call against Amin. Then he almost gets a little pass by for a takedown, but not quite. So there is a stalling warning.
All right, both guys got a stall call.
Well, of course, Steed's got 2. Amin shoots. That's going to make it hard for him to get hit again with 16 seconds left. He has had 2 legitimate attempts here late. Blocks off Steed.
There's that little snap that I was talking about, Jay.
Just 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and Amin hangs on 2-1.
Good match.
Tight match.
I told you, that was back and forth, highly contested, right? Cam Amin coming here from the University of Michigan, Oklahoma State Cowboy, going out with the win on senior day in GIA.
Big win for Amin, and came so close. Did Cam Steed, just couldn't quite get the points at the end. And the stalling call was the difference, the second stalling call. So we're going up to one of Oklahoma State's standouts at 174. He's taking the mat here, as we said, at 17-0. The senior Joliet, Illinois prospect came in from Wisconsin, 16-0, and I think 14 of his matches have been the bonus type. And have we confirmed, I believe, this is not Jackowitz after all. That was going to go for Missouri, we thought, but instead it's Joel Milan, redshirt junior. Start of the year, he was listed at 149.
Yeah, this is, you know, obviously to our point earlier, Jay, this is what Coach Smith was talking to us about, right? I mean, it's a team effort. And you got these young men that are wanting to step up and put this Missouri singlet on and go out and wrestle. And it's
Hamady quickly in on a shot and has 3. Boy, he wastes no time. This is a guy that most people have called him relentless because he just seems to never slow down or stop on the offense.
You know what I call him? Bruce Lee. You know what's Bruce Lee say? Flow like what? Flow like water. Right? When Hamady's wrestling, that's exactly what he's doing, right? Flow like water, chain wrestling, however you want to use it. I like the Bruce Lee reference just because I'm a fan of Bruce Lee, but that's exactly how he goes out and competes.
Milan's from one of my favorite places, Wildwood, Missouri. I've been there 3 times.
Okay.
That is home. If you guys live in the St. Louis area, have never done this yet, go to the R&R Ranch Mini Horses Rescue there. It is an awesome place. In fact, last year was named St. Louis's top tourist attraction, beating out the St. Louis Zoo and some other places like that. It is a wonderful, wonderful place. They have tours. You would love it. Great place.
Jay, you got a lot of knowledge, brother.
Well,
I learned something every duel. Trust me, I did not know that.
It is an awesome place. Give a shout out to Stacy Roth and her family for doing it. They are incredible people. And you would be enriched if you went and visited those horses to see how they're taken care of. So 3-1 after this game. Hamady right back in again. On the roster at the start of the year, Milan was listed at 149. So he's definitely wrestling up a way. So second takedown there by Hamady.
He was working hard for that cradle earlier. Went ahead and cut Milan, got another takedown. There's 1:15 left in this first period. Like you said, Jay, 6-1 score. Ride time's going up in Hamady's favor.
Well, and if you go back through his match by match over the year, he's got tech fall, fall, major decision, tech fall, major decision, tech fall, major decision, And then he had a 4-3 and a 4-0 victories. Those were over 2 top 10 wrestlers. Then Tech Fall, 8-4, Tech Fall, Major, Tech Fall. So only 3 of his 16 wins have been by less than a major decision.
Yeah, he is. I got a feeling that he is working hard for a fall today. Because normally, he's taking a little peek at the clock and like, okay, let me go ahead and let you go and try to put another takedown on the board.
6'2", he's got 45 seconds left. Oh, there's that beautiful ankle pick again.
3-point takedown off the ankle.
That is the 3rd takedown of the period, 9-2.
Flow like water, man. Flow like water.
And, did he get, there's one, nope. Just one right there, nope. Nope. One each time. 3 counts, but they were all separate.
Yeah, too bad they don't add up, right?
Yeah.
See if he tries one more time for this period.
Try him one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 4-point near fall by Hamady, and suddenly it is 13-2 in the final 8 seconds. He got that.
Seasoned vet, man. Seasoned vet. Guy knows where he's at, mat awareness. You know, you just got to get that machine primed and ready to go work. There's a takedown here by Hamady. Watch this, just using his whoop, just right to it. Got that takedown, and then he went ahead and got near fall there. That makes the score right now 13-2, 2 minutes and 3 seconds left the ride time, starting the 2nd period now.
Tough puzzle for Missouri to solve today, which they really haven't yet. And part of it because of the backups in the lineup. They've only scored a takedown in 1 match so far, and that was, of course, at 41. And they have not scored any takedowns in any other match. Star warning underneath on Milan.
Hamady working again for that crossface cradle.
So there's the escape. It's 13-3. And Hamady now, what's the strategy? Go takedowns and get a tech fall, or try to get the man on his back again? Whoa. Very quick with that. He wanted to go for a cradle there, but didn't, but he gets the takedown. 16-3.
Nice change of wrestling, staying on his toes, able to move like a cat in that position.
Of course, he could let him up, and if he gets let up and takedown here, the match is over. It'd be 19-4. Technical fall. But like you said, he might be wanting to see if he can get a pin.
Yeah, he's working hard for it, man. Like I said, he's taking a peek at the clock and don't end up letting him go.
All right, gonna let him go. Well, and you got to feel badly for Milan, and it's not over yet. 16-4, and there it is.
Nice job, Hamady.
In 4 minutes and 16 seconds.
Cowboy going out with the victory, bound to the crowd. Fans have definitely enjoyed him being here for sure for this year. Solid young man, on and off the mat. All these guys.
19-4, the final count.
Last takedown by Hamady. Good little dive and high crotch there. Took his time, got that leg out, got that 3-point takedown for the tech fall.
So 19-4 and rather 19-4 the match score. 21-3 is the dual score now, and you got to give it up to Milan. Wrestling up a weight, outweighed, out-experienced everything else, and he went out fought hard, just a tough spot. Well, here we go, 184, and we do get to see a good match here as Aiden Sinclair is coming out from Missouri. He started the year at 97, but Brian Smith says he's really a 184-pounder, and he is out there to face All-American Dustin Plott, ranked number 3 in the nation, and he is 13-2 from Tuttle, Oklahoma.
Sinclair was a highly touted high school recruit. He's a true freshman this year out of Askren Wrestling Academy. So he's got some, he will scramble with you too.
Yeah, Ben Askren was a decent scrambler.
Yes, he was. You know,
probably the best one in the country the 4 years he was at Missouri. And Plott behind him and returns him, and there's 3. Sinclair's 5-3. He has not even wrestled a home duel yet because he was out injured earlier. Then he wrestled some open tournaments, and he's down to 184 where they really think he should be. Brian Smith said Missouri fans are probably going to be mad at me because he hadn't got to wrestle a home duel yet, and if I put him out here today, he wasn't sure, but I bet you Sinclair said, let me wrestle, Coach.
It's one of these things that is a learning experience. Obviously, we don't know how this match is going to end, but you go to these schools to wrestle in environments like this, right? And even wrestling environments, you know, back in Missouri, right? This was an opportunity that presented itself to Coach Smith and Sinclair. And why not put the young man out here to get out here and scrap and see what he can do against one of the best guys at 184 pounds.
If he's healthy, let him go out there and have a shot.
And this is, you know, this is how you learn, right? This is how you get used to these environments here.
Sinclair is from Edgerton, Wisconsin. As we said, 5-3, wrestling in open tournaments. And obviously, as a young guy, he's going up a guy with a world of experience.
Right.
He's a three-time
All-American, national
runner-up last
runner-up.
year. There's stalwart underneath.
Ranked number 3 in the nation, so.
And Sinclair's first name is Aiden, but he spells it a little bit differently. It's A-E-O-D-O-N, Aiden.
Plot with that early takedown and that good hard ride. He's already over a minute 30 of riding time. Sinclair just got a stall call as well.
Hammerlock by Plot applied and trying to tilt him. Well, good spin out by Sinclair, and he's out of there.
A little Granby roll there.
So Plot was working hard.
Yep.
Get some near fall points.
Got another stall call, put another point on the board.
Good point. So one penalty point there as they went off.
That makes the score 4-1.
Plot shooting that double leg again. Now converts to a single. And watch out here.
He's got.
And there's 3.
Well, and all, you know, you got a true freshman wrestling a grown man too right now.
You bet.
Right? But I mean, I'm digging the way Sinclair's competing, and like he talked about earlier, get him out here and get this experience, man, because it just hits different, right? And I don't care, like I said, if you're a freshman somewhere wrestling to Missouri, right, and it's a big turnout, it hits different.
Yeah, I've seen guys like that. I think the most striking example I remember around here back in the day is 7-1 as the period runs out. Oklahoma State had a great 177-pounder, Chris Barnes, you know, from Oologah.
Oologah.
Two-time national champion. His senior year, he had 205 takedowns to 0.
They just said the attendance. I don't know what I couldn't hear that number, though.
10,740 the attendance today. So boy, did the promotions pay off. But I was going with Chris Barnes his senior year, 205 takedowns to 0.
Yeah, Barnes was cold-blooded.
When he was a freshman, he said the whole first semester in the room, he never got a takedown. He couldn't get a takedown.
Well, that obviously changed.
5th largest crowd in program history. 10,740. Now, here's the Paul Harvey rest of the story. Ooh, Plot spins around. Why could he not get a takedown the whole semester? You know who he worked with the whole time? Ricky Stewart and Kenny Monday. That's
okay.
a tough assignment.
So they go
reverse.
Another stall call, yep. So they go reverse to reversal, and then Sinclair was hanging on to that leg, so that was another stall call and another point for Plot. So that puts it up to 10-2.
10-2.
11-2 with riding time, minute 53 of riding time right here.
So Plot fully controlling this one, and you know, you see Plot back in on the leg again. Sinclair trying to fight it, but he almost is taken down, not quite yet. And watching, he wants to scramble. He gets Plot's leg, and here comes Plot to the side.
He pulling some tricks out of his sleeve.
That's
man.
good. He's trying.
Yeah,
he's still battling. They're battling.
See if Plot trying to put him in danger. He's trying to put him in danger.
Can't quite get him turned enough for danger. No takedown yet. And now they give it. So 13-2 for Plot. And we have 22 seconds left in the second. Riding time's 2 minutes. So headed for a possible tech fall maybe if this keeps up. Unless Sinclair can pull off some tricky move and get a multiple point score. Time about to run out. And does 13-2 with 2:19 riding time.
Yeah, complete dominance there by Plot, man. Good little situation. He was trying to put Sinclair in danger a little bit. Looks over here at Coach Taylor. He tells him, you got to have 2 takedowns.
And of course, Platt's an accomplished wrestler, but the experience is a huge thing. I've seen highly touted recruits come in, multiple state champions. Everybody says, oh, they're one of the best in the nation. And they can't beat a guy who's a junior who had never started in the lineup for a while, first half of the year. Then they slowly come around.
Right.
So there's the escape, 13-3. Now, Platt could end this with 2 takedowns. And not counting if there's any more stalling calls. Looking on the head is Platt. There's a leg shot almost.
Good hand fight, moving. 13-3, 2:24 riding time here.
Yeah, good shot by Sinclair. Way to go. And they're battling, still trying to score. And even though he gets counted out, it's good to see that aggressiveness. So 16-3 lets him up 16-4. Takedown would end it here.
That's a nice little pop in the face.
And ironically, if he takes him down here, it'll be 19-4, the exact same score that Hannity had.
Yep.
And he's in on the leg as Platt kicks him down. Oh, roll through. That good move by Sinclair. Rolled right through. Almost had 2-3 himself.
There's a little bit of that stuff.
And they're rolling and fling, and he takes Platt down. Good job by Sinclair. 39 seconds left. So
I told you he's got some scrambling in his back pocket, man. He's got some scrambling in his back pocket.
The battle, and Platt's away from there. So 17-7. And 24 seconds left. Of course, riding time is locked up.
Little swing single there. Platt kind of sat on his bottom there a little bit. 15 seconds left.
And Platt counters that move and almost has 2 with 6 seconds left, or 3, I should say, but not going to get it, I don't believe. Time runs out. 18-7. Platt counting to 2:17 riding time.
Good job by Dustin Platt, ending his career at GIA as a senior, going out with a victory. He's obviously got other goals in front of him, but what a way to go out to that young man.
Dustin Platt, the total multiple All-American, looking for another one next month. So that raises the score to 25-3 with the major decision, 18-7 by Dustin Platt. And so we're coming to the standpoint, 25-3, 2 matches here, and a tough assignment for Missouri's Jesse Cassatt. He is 7-14 on the season. The Missouri wrestler hails from Carl Junction, Missouri. He goes against another total Oklahoma product for the Cowboys. 7th ranked Luke Serber, who is 17-1. So they're just about ready to crank him up, and here we go. Ooh, Serber wastes no time. Bam, take down in 5 seconds. Goodness.
He went right to that one, didn't he, Jay?
He barely had time to take a bite of popcorn if you're just coming back into the stands. So Serber up to 3-0 and lets him go to make it 3-1. So Cassatt trying to see how he can battle. Serber is extremely aggressive right now. Sometimes he's slow starting on his feet. Doesn't seem to be that aggressive, but for a while, and of course, great scrambler, great on the mat, bottom and top. See Cassatt can answer with something. Serber and leg shot again on the right side, turning into him, and there's 3.
And one thing I can say of watching these guys wrestle, especially the seniors for sure, is just controlling their emotions. I talk about this every year pretty much on senior day because it is emotional, right? There's a little bit of bittersweetness in there as well. You know, your last match in Gallagher Iba Arena, and sometimes you may have a dog fight. Mine was always Byron Tucker, so man, I had to control my emotions. Otherwise that joker would end up mauling me. So but these guys have done a really good job so far, and obviously, you know, with the attendance today is phenomenal as well. So shout out to all the Cowboy fans that are here.
10,740, again, 5th largest attendance for a duel in program history. So Everybody worked hard, promoted it, and they got the fans to come and see the final home duel of the season. And speaking of which, next Saturday afternoon, Oklahoma State goes to UALR, University of Arkansas Little Rock.
Yep.
And that'll be a 3 o'clock start. It originally was scheduled for 7. For the Tigers, they have Iowa State to go, but that's a couple of weeks
away, right?
Yeah, that's their only other duel this season, February 22nd. So almost 3 weeks. It'll be on a Saturday night.
All right, here we go. Taking a look at Serber's first 2 takedowns. Both of them very, very similar. This one was early, 3 to 5 seconds into the match. Got the takedown there on Cassat there. Looking again, goes right back to it. Get head up, one leg down, go finish with that. He is right now at 1:37 ride time and just ends up cutting Cassat there, trying to look for another takedown here. With 40 seconds left in the first.
6-2 on the board, and there's 3. So now 9-2.
Cassat did get a stall call hit on him earlier.
So 9-2, riding time climbing toward 2 minutes. Unless something dramatic happens, this looks to be another bonus point victory.
So we're going to finish this period on top. 10 seconds left in this first period.
And then we'll see what happens the rest of the way.
Serber with a 9-2 lead. 2:15 ride time.
597. Congratulations to each of you.
Well, they announced a different figure then.
I think that's the amount they beat it by.
Oh, beat it by that much, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, average. 1 point escape for Cassat there. Good snap by Serber.
2,500 more than they've had before.
Nice action by Serber right there on the edge.
Another takedown. That's his 4th of this match, and it's barely into the second period.
Another option to start here.
So 12-3 on the board, and let's see if he's going to release him. He appears to be with the optional start. We'll wait and see. And there's the escape, 12-4. And Serber back in for the takedown, 15-3. Not so much as a release anymore. It's being let out on parole.
You've been holding that one.
Not an escape, just being let out on parole. And maybe quickly to be incarcerated, re-incarcerated. Just the way it goes, because he, if Cassat's trying to hang in there and fight, he's just been so busy fending off Serber's attack. There's a penalty point. Stall warning against Cassat. Serber dives in on the leg, trying to clear an ankle and turn into Cassat. And he does, and that's going to make 19 rather, 19-5.
1 point Cassat.
Oh, 19-6 on the board, so 52 seconds to get a takedown that would end it for Serber. Got the crowd chanting Luke. They'd like to see him go out with the tech fall and on a shot.
That same shot.
And almost had him on his back. That will do it right there. The tech fall in 4 minutes and 25 seconds with the riding time. Oh, not the riding time. Yep. So 22-6, the tech fall in 4:25. Cowboys go up 30-3.
Last takedown here by Serber. That exact same shot he's been taking the whole match. Almost tried to put Cassat to his back, try to work for a fall there, but good job by Cassat getting to his belly, taking fall for Serber and the Cowboys.
So that was 2000. Hendrickson, the Air Force transfer, is 15-0, originally from Newton, Kansas. And he's got a pretty good weight advantage over Stoner. Stoner weighed in about 226. Hendrickson at 254, so about a 28-pound difference. Shot, good shot by Stoner. In deep. Oh, but Hendrickson rolls through and puts him on his back. Takedown and Near fall points coming. Stoner
dude.
battled hard to get out of that. So takedown and 2-point near fall.
This dude is
Wow.
something, man.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like the Stoner went right out.
Stoner
and
went
for
to
it.
him. He went to him. Hey, man, get out there and go scrap.
Stoner from, by the way, you said Rockwell, Texas, and that's been a good program there in the Dallas area for quite a while. Watch out. Stoner leaning back into it.
Oh, he's going to try to pancake him there. Yep.
Oh, and he's on his back again. He's in danger, and he's pinned. He's pinned. In 53 seconds, Wyatt Hendrickson, who led the nation in falls at Air Force the past couple of years, gets another one. The pin in 53 seconds. Wow.
Man, nice job by Hendrickson there, man. He was on him early and often. He's going to do his patent OSU and backflip. There it is, right here on the screen, sucking him back. You kind of see him make this adjustment right here, pulling back, goes that other side, get under that arm. And that way I could put all 254 pounds on you and get this fall out here for my last match in Gallagher-Iba Arena.
Well, what a way to end it. Oh, he's shaking hands with a pretty good heavyweight right there.
Yeah, he ain't bad, is he?
He didn't have any eligibility left. Don Bradley, of course, great Missouri heavyweight, or they could have used him today. That would have been an entertaining match. So, 36-3, the final. Cowboys in their home dual season, going to Little Rock next Saturday, then to Iowa on the 23rd. Missouri has one duel left, as we mentioned, February 22nd at Iowa State. We're hoping to have Keegan O'Toole back and also Hawks back. That would help them